If you don't know how to save money on gas and electric, I encourage you to do the following actions. Perform your boiler control in advance. Set the modern thermostats in your rooms. Replace the old light bulbs with LED. And of course, whenever possible, install the solar panels around your household. This is the best ways to save money on utility bills today. By using the home appliances more efficiently, you can drastically change the high numbers in your monthly bills. And the first step to do this is to start with the gas system maintenance. The vast majority of people spend almost the half of their salaries on the energy bill, especially during the cold month. But if you don't want to belong to this category, you just have to replace your old boiler to a modern heating device. One can easily save around $600 simply by upgrading the old Vailant to the A-rated device, which is much more energy efficient. Today, almost all the newest German brands are equipped with reliable electronics that can effectively control the whole process of gas consumption without your interference. But no matter how smart and technically capable your boiler is, you have to do the regular maintenance of it, preferably not often than one time in 5 years. Remember, there is so-called heat exchanger inside of it that tends to accumulate the dirt and the tons of dust. If you don't clean it in time, consequently the gas boiler will consume more energy. Apart from the maintenance aspects, one should also consider installing the room thermostats. They don't cost that much. Buy them. Their availability will definitely allow you to save more money on gas bill. This little tiny device assists a gas boiler to reduce the number of on and off cycles, maintaining the optimal temperature in your house, you said before. It is mainly used in the independent private apartments. But if you live in a high-rise building with an autonomous gas supply, then consider wall radiators. Simply by adjusting the temperature manually, one can easily slow down the feeding before leaving the house. How to save money on utility bills? Nowadays is getting popular another alternative, the pellet boiler installation, which is the ideal choice for the private house owners. They are also effective as the other types of heating systems, but with one exception only. You don't need to be gas dependent anymore. In comparison with the electric and oil boilers, the pellet running equipment is much pricey and has bigger dimensions. But it is still worth installing it because you can really save a lot of money on gas bill in winter. One of the pros of having it in your household is it can efficiently provide a heat to the whole apartment. Moreover, the people who have a consistent access to wood and pellets can be considered as the lucky ones. You can buy a lot of pellet bags in advance and keep them for a month. They are small, weighing around 20 kilograms per unit. These granules are humidity resistant and easily transportable, so there is no fatigue to store and carrying them. If you want to minimize the expenses, the next step to consider is to save money on electric bill. Start cutting your energy usage today. In this case, just replace the old light bulbs with a new LED. Their lifespan is much superior in comparison with the standard typical lights. After the replacement, you will definitely notice the improvement when it comes to the monthly electricity consumption. Just this one simple trick can allow you to reach 75% of the general house energy efficiency. Of course, there is a small con of jumping to the LED lights. They are fairly expensive. However, their payoff is huge. In 1 or 2 years, you will see how much money you saved. The numbers can be quite impressive. Finally, by turning off all the plug sockets while not using them and running the wash machine at the lowest temperature possible can also help you to save more money on electricity. Even such small and insignificant changes do matter a lot, affecting the overall numbers in our monthly bills. If you are on a low-income budget now and trying to save some money, I do recommend you to watch this video. The ideas represented are simple and may be obvious, but the difference for your pocket will be huge. Now hit the like button and make sure to subscribe to my channel for more interesting content later.